Good morning. Welcome to week 2, day 1 of the CYL challenge. I keep wanting to call it the CYA, but it's the Change Your Life Challenge. So, I just got done making breakfast on the griddle. Um, Bacon and eggs. I heated up the rolls. They're part of a little big meals that I got from the fresh market. So, um, 2 eggs, 3 slices of bacon, 2 rolls. So that is breakfast. I got up about 6 o'clock. It is Sunday morning. So I've been up for about 2 hours now. Um, Bathroom. Got yelled at by the cat. Got my morning cup of caffeine. Um, I didn't clean anything yesterday. So today's goal is to clean out both of the refrigerators, get rid of the food that isn't good, and just pull everything out and to wipe everything down. And to clean for both of the refrigerators, the mini in the laundry room and the big one in the kitchen, and to wipe down the inside of the microwave that I have not done yet. So, and to get the trash out, I know I would have to do it in the kitchen and the laundry room. My bedroom is fine for right now. Trash pickup for us is on Mondays, but I like to get it out on Sunday. More time, and I don't have to rush through anything. So, all that fun stuff. Yay. Hey, y'all, it has been several hours. It is now 6:30 and dinner time. So let me explain. We got some rice made in the rice cooker, some pork chops that I got for $1.96 at Food Lion yesterday, avocado, black beans, shredded cheese, pico de gallo that I also got on manager special for $2.39, I think, and Taco Bell avocado and Taco Bell mild sauce. That I got because Nikki gets fits, uses it in a sauce. So yeah, it is like the protein balls that we do, but kind of like a taco style, and those pork chops instead. These pork chops are like this thick. Um, oh, that is good. Um, so I sliced it up and chopped it up into cut it up into smaller pieces. I cooked it in some a Pampered Chef black truffle seasoning. So it's really good. Um, I'll talk more in a minute about stuff when I'm done eating because I'm kind of hungry. Thanks, ChatGPT, for the recommendation. Okay, so quick little chat update. Today was a productive day. Um, I am trying really hard not to make these weekly vlog videos um, very long. Because the last one for week 1 was over an hour and a half long. I'm sorry. Um, Today was productive. I cleaned the cat litter, the litter box, put the bag by the door, because I'm not going to just. When I have other trash to take out, it's Sunday. Okay, I have other trash to take out today because tomorrow's trash day. So I just set it by the door, clean the microwave, the inside of the microwave, wipe the outside of it again, because it's been a few days. Um, and clean the fridge, the main fridge in the in the kitchen. I did go outside with the drawers, like the fruit and veggie drawers, because um, it's work smarter, not harder. If I had put everything in there, there were like a lot of rotten apples in there that Wyatt wasn't eating, and the rest of us weren't eating too. So it was just smarter to put it to just take both of those the drawers out to pile as much stuff in there as I could and take them both out and then dump them in the trash bin. Um, and then I came in, cleaned that, um, um, took out all the stuff in the fridge, wiped down all the drawers, emptied out the containers, um, and then put all the good stuff back and then close the door. um, put the containers in the dishwasher and then moved on to the mini fridge. After I got done taking all the stuff out, getting rid of the icky stuff that's just been sitting in there for way too long. I wiped it all down. There's a little puddle of water at the bottom for whatever reason. I don't know. I got that cleaned up um, and then emptied out the blue bucket. um, they both just needed wiped out because it's been a while since I wiped out. There wasn't too many containers. It was mostly just like a lot of uh, produce that we just weren't eating. So it's not that we don't like the produce. So just never got to it. Um, and then I gathered the trash from the kitchen and in the bathroom, and then took the trash outside to the bin, and then rolled the bin um, to the curb. And then chilled, and then got a shower, chilled some more. And then Elijah and Wyatt wanted to go to the ball field. Um, so I worked on my bullet journal. I am almost done coloring in October. It should only take me a few minutes to do that. So and I'm gonna email a friend of mine. Well, I'm probably gonna email a friend of mine. I don't know if I'll finish coloring tonight or tomorrow morning before Wyatt's appointment. I do want to crochet. So what I'll probably do is email, wash my face, and crochet for until bedtime. So that's about it. Good Monday morning. It's week 2, day 2. And I just got done coloring in my bullet journal. Wyatt, we are going to leave here in a little while because Wyatt has an appointment in less than an hour. But I just wanted to show you, I don't know what I did. Oh, there's my pen. My color scheme for this. Okay, so let me get back to the start of it. Okay, so here is my October calendar, with all the appointments, and fun runs, and yoga, and school stuff. Okay, so as you can see, I was having some slight issues figuring out what colors I wanted to use. I was thinking more along the lines of like Halloween stuff. So here, just some more experimenting with the yellow, orange, and green. But I ultimately just ended up doing the green for the words and the orange for the lines. So, and I also went through and put down all of the appointments, no school, and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot. One thing. I had to reschedule something because I had this scheduled and then I did not put it in my planner. So it was originally scheduled at 12 and then I scheduled an 11 o'clock appointment, which I can't do both because one is here and one is 25-30 minutes away. So, I did November's calendar. I settled that debate. So put all the things in here from the beginning of the book, and then um, put my appointments in for November. I did not continue on, but for November it's going to be brown and yellow for like fall. I'm hoping to have enough room for December in this book. If not, I will get sheets of loose leaf paper that I have over there in my binder and just put in breakfast, lunch, dinner to-dos and for however many days I need. So, and then just keep it in the back of the book. Clear out the back of the book here because I have, I know this will go because there's only December left. Okay, stop it. Some notes and stuff and stickers I will take out. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get Wyatt ready for his appointment. Okay, stop it. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining. So it's not raining very hard right now. I still have my porch plants out. Um, Gordon, it's not raining very heavy. So I might open up some windows. That's cool. Okay, so I just got the 4 windows open. Checking the weather. I don't know if I'm going to open my bedroom doors or not. It's 71 degrees. So light rain ends about 3. Moderate rain begins about 4:45 till about 7:15. So it's gonna be it's gonna be 72 degrees today. So and I'm making myself a cup of tea. Yasmin's in the open window. So making some decaf pumpkin spice. So I'm feeling kind of fall-like. So we got temps in the low 80s to mid to upper 70s to low 80s for the forecast. Lows in the 50s and 60s. So in my cup for my tea, I have the collagen peptides and some sugar. I've been using this that the Vital Proteins, collagen peptides, skin, hair, nail plus joint support. I get this at Sam's Club. There is 34 4 tablespoon servings, but I just do a scoop of it, which comes to about 2 tablespoons. And I get double the amount of servings, so obviously it lasts a couple of months instead of a little over a month. So, okay, so I just went outside. I took this with me to the doctor's office for White's appointment. I got about 2 rows done while waiting, and I think I've gotten another 2 rows since coming home. After I got home, I had lunch because it was a longer wait than usual at the doctor's office, which is fine, it happens. So I've just been working on this, watching Blondie Knots, Knots, on YouTube. There's a couple of longer videos that I want to watch, like Jashi Corinne, her week 1 reset for the Change Your Life CYL quarter 4 reset week. So that's almost an hour and a half. So I guess my video for last week wasn't that far off from other people's videos who are doing similar things to what I am doing. So, but I'm still going to try to keep them as close to an hour as I possibly can. So, but those longer videos do help when I am crocheting and working on my bullet journal, and so it helps that they're long because they're longer. I don't have to stop and look for a new video, and some of this stuff that I'm working on takes a long time to do. I'm not gonna clean anything today. So whenever we left for the appointment this morning, the garbage truck came. So it was about 9:30 this morning when we left, and the garbage truck came. So I'm glad that I took the trash out yesterday. It comes at different times every week, so sometimes it's like in the morning like that, sometimes like about 11, sometimes it comes while I'm picking the kids up from school. So it is just less stress getting everything out the day before, out to the trash bin and the bin to the curb the day before. So anyways, I'm going to continue watching YouTube and crochet. The goal is to get this done by tomorrow at some point. I have this much left, so I want to say we're about halfway. So we will see if it actually gets done today or tomorrow, like by tomorrow at some point. So kids are going to have to leave me alone long enough to get this done. So okay, so dinner took an unexpected twist. I thought this right here was sweet potatoes, but it is carrots, so I ended up steaming them. We got mahi and some rice. I got the smaller of the 2 pieces of mahi. I'm not really that hungry, but I didn't want to wait until it was until later to eat, so I just sprinkled some chili lime seasoning, the Badia one. So the rice was already made for today, so anyways, I'm going to eat. Okay, so quick little section. Bay and I are just finishing up our walk. I am 0.85. We're almost to the house, so I think we might go get one more cord to make it a mile. Maybe not. I don't know. So, good morning. It is Tuesday, week 2, day 3. I am obviously working on this. The goal, I have this much left. The goal is to attempt to get this done today so I can list everything. It is Tuesday, September 30th, and I would like to get everything listed today. It is a little after 10 o'clock. It's about 10:15. I'm on row 2 of this. I got a good chunk of it done yesterday. I got 2 rows done during Wyatt's appointment while waiting for the doctor. And then I sat down and worked on a bunch of it yesterday. And then last night, Wyatt wanted to go for a walk, so we did that. I got a little over a mile in, so I just got to work on the tracker for the 2025 Full Moon Challenge. But today my biggest goal is to just sit and work on this because I definitely want to get it done. I don't think I worked on it at all on Sunday. Hair. I'm looking for loose hair. I know I could feel it. So I found Jashi Corinne's video that she uploaded yesterday. So for her reset week for her Q4 goals. So I just started it today. It's about an hour and a half. So you can see right there my blender bottle. I didn't feel like cooking this morning, so I made myself a what's it called? Smoothie. I used mixed berries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. Some pink dragon fruit, mangoes, a couple of slices of pineapples, coconut water. Sorry, hair. I shed. Okay. And chia seeds, coconut water. So turned out pretty good. And a little bit of honey, which I think I may have put in a little too much honey, but oh well. You can't unmix it. So, yeah. um, so, but, yeah, so that is what I am fixing to do. I am going to flip back to, YouTube. I got up about 6 o'clock this morning. I got under 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours, 50 minutes. So I'm not feeling like I'm tired, but I'm not. Okay, so I've only been up for 4 hours, almost 4.5 hours. So, oh, this is kind of what we're looking like, by the way. I'm tired, but I'm not. So I could definitely go for a nap right about now, but then if I go for a nap, I would not get this done. So anyways. It is cloudy today, so. Alright, y'all. I am happy to say that both of the shawls are done. I just took some pictures. So here's the mochaccino one. I'm debating on whether or not to add a button. I'm going to look at my buttons and see. So maybe post on the app and see what others say. I don't know if I would want a button or not. So I may take a couple of pictures like this with each of them. So, but it is done. They're soft. I have not washed this one yet. I wanted to get pictures of it first so I can, you know what, I'm going to try to do it without the buttons because the buttons are in that closet right there and I don't feel like going in there right now and getting them. So I'm going to take a picture wearing it. And, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. About that, somebody wants the option to put a button on it. I will, most certainly do that. But it's done. It's Tuesday. I wanted to have it done today. So here's the mochaccino one. So it's done. Yay. And here's the chai latte one. So I think I might take a couple of pictures wearing it. Maybe, maybe not, but it's done. I'm gonna stick it in the washer so I can get them uploaded today. I made a goal. It's Tuesday. It's the 30th. What I wanted for September drop. This is the mochaccino or cafe latte. The mochaccino is just a brown, so I'm gonna stick those two and this massive thing in the washer. So, hey y'all, it is week 2, day 4. I finally got this out, my yarn ball winder. There was some yarn that I bought at Walmart a while back, and I used my Centro knitting machine to see if I could turn it into a hat or a scarf, and I just didn't like how it worked out. So I started to take it apart and use the yarn ball winder to cake it up, and that wasn't going well. It's a little finicky. I got it from Hobby Lobby, so I just put it in a gallon size Ziploc bag until today. Is that more yarn I need to cake up? But it is all caked up, so it's soft. It's the Lions brand, I think it's Lions brand, Medela. So shades of purple. So you can probably guess my favorite color is purple. So I thought about Passionate Kelsey. She knits chunky hats with a pair of knitting needles. That is The double chunk is 2 strands. I only have one of these, so she has the needles that has the thing in the middle. I forget what it's called. Thought about turning this into a shawl. I've made 2 of them. I'm kind of just looking for like quick projects to make. Part of the decluttering is going through my yarn stash, especially the stuff I have in my room. That is what I am going to do. I'm going to attempt to work on. So, I have some white yarn. I have some black sparkly yarn. I'm going to see if that'll knit up together. I think the black yarn is out in the living room, the doorway that we don't use. So she usually gets about 2 hats out of it. It is October 1st. So now would be a good time to start on the hats and scarves. I do have the knitting needles, the circular knitting needle thingies. I forget what they're called. Okay, so they are called circular knitting needles. I was correct. So I bought these. I don't know if I got these off of Etsy or not Etsy. I got 5.5, a 6, and a 6.5 millimeter. US 9, 10, and 10.5. So what makes them circular is this here in the middle. So could use these with blankets, or you can make hats with them or whatever, shirts. So it has just been a while since I have actually knitted something. So I might do a test run of it. I think this is the thickest one that I have. So they're called circular knitting needles. So you just use them like this instead of the straight ones like this. I know this is bent. These are the straight needles. These are a size 11. So, but yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to attempt get the black sparkly yarn out in the thicker one. Whatever's the thickest one. I think it's the green. And attempt to knit a hat. A double chunk hat. Double knitted hat. Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday. It is week 2, day 5. So my Tidu shop is live. Yay. And somebody has already favorited one of my items. I am working on a shawl. So this is black sparkly yarn. Only way I can show you is to turn on the light. See if I can pick up some of the sparkles on here. It's not picking up. You could, yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the sparkles. They're not very big sparkles, but it's black sparkles. This one will be bigger, obviously, because I'm using this plus this. I finally got this wound up yesterday because the middle of it was all tangled and stuff like that. So gonna make a shawl out of that one. It'll be bigger, but slightly cheaper than the other two I have listed, because the other two I cannot get the yarn, so it's discontinued. I'm sure that somebody has it. It's like me trying to go to Joann's and get yarn. Joann's is closed, or closing if it hasn't already. Joann Fabrics is going out of business. So, yeah. So I can't get that yarn. It's, the Lions brand. Okay, I thought I lost it. The Lions brand Comfy Cotton Blend yarn. It's 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. The two that I have listed, not this one. This, I don't know if I bought this or if this was given. I bought this at Walmart, so I will get the details of at least what's in the purple yarn, so I can list that too. So it is just before 7 o'clock. I've been up for almost an hour. The kids are sleeping. Still, I'm going to let them sleep as long as possible. Wyatt technically has an appointment, but it's a telehealth appointment, and he doesn't actually have to be in there. We're just going to go over some results. So, that's in a few hours of... The results are for his genetic testing. But I am going to sit and enjoy the quietness for a little while. So, good morning, y'all. It is Friday. It is week 2, day 6. I just put some pumpkin muffins in the oven. I bought a couple of cans of pumpkin puree at Walmart. Got some stuff all over my shirt. I ended up with about 2 dozen pumpkin muffins. I used the almond flour that I had bought off of Amazon. That it was the cheapest place to buy it. I added some Greek yogurt to it for some extra protein, and 4 jumbo eggs. Again, for the protein. Yesterday I didn't declutter anything. I mainly spent the day working on another shawl. This one. So, this is what it is looking like right now. I have more black yarn right here. So, I guess you could kind of say I am decluttering because I am trying to get through the yarn. So, we're having thicker section of black. It's doing 5 rows of black and 4 rows of the purple. So, this one is going to be a little bit bigger because I'm using more yarn. So, again, this will be going on the Tidu app. Oops, son of a biscuit. I really don't use anything like this, so, the first one that I made, I only used like one time, but I asked Elijah if he wanted to, give it to the one teacher that had been coming over to help him with his schoolwork, and he said yes. She loved it. It was bright colors. Not really into like the bright colors or anything like that. So the goal for today is to work on that some more, get a few more sections done, get a little bit more of the black yarn used, um, get it up on the app as soon as possible. Um, what else? Take a shower. um, I just cleaned up in the kitchen. Oh, and do some laundry. I'm going to change my or shower, change my clothes, do my laundry, and get Wyatt's laundry done at least. And Elijah's. So, um, suspected spam call from Michigan. Calling on my Google Voice one. I'm so sick and tired of these spam calls. I don't know anybody in Michigan. I think I was going over to voicemail. Missed call. Morenci, Morenci, Michigan. So, we will see if they leave a voicemail. I think that was, yeah, that was my Google Voice. So, spam call. Yay. So, yeah. Okay, so here are my, pumpkin muffins. I used Greek yogurt in them. This is my first time using oat flour. So, they're still hot. Because I literally just took them out of the oven. Okay, not bad. It could be a little sweeter. I did add some maple syrup in it, so so I plugged in the Ask GPT for a recipe. So and I wanted a little extra protein in there, which is why 4 eggs and Greek yogurt. So I'll keep tweaking it. Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday. It is week 2, day 7. I did a bunch of crocheting yesterday. So did. Oh, and I also took Elijah to the ball field. He wanted to go. This morning when after Mom got up, she cleaned out her coffee pot because it had not been used. What is that? A crumb from my egg and cheese sandwich. Did I forget to take my iron last night? I don't know. But anyway, she cleaned out her coffee pot because it hadn't been used in about 7 weeks. So, we have separate coffee pots. Not entirely sure of the reason behind that, but whatever, it works. I don't drink coffee anymore, but I used to. I drink regular coffee, caffeinated items, and she drinks decaf, so that could be a reason why. But anyways, this morning was my weekly weigh-in, and I'm down almost 2 pounds. Yay! So, I had an egg and cheese sandwich for breakfast this morning. Mom left at least half an hour ago to run some errands. I don't know what time she'll be back. So, um, I was just really craving an egg and cheese sandwich this morning. It was good. So I enjoyed it. Some protein to get my day started. I also did my weekly check in with Chat GPT. So, um, anyways, um, I didn't really declutter anything this past week, mainly because the kids are home. Um, on fall break. I don't know how much decluttering I will get to next week. So, but I do have to go and empty out the dishwasher and get it filled back up. Because I ran it yesterday and there's a few things that I wasn't able to put in and I don't want to hand wash anything. So, yeah. But that is about it. I'm a little tired. I got about 7.5 hours of sleep last night. Could have used a little more, but Wyatt woke up. Which is probably why I'm feeling a little tired this morning. So I might make myself some tea. Sounds good. It's all gone. um, I might make myself some tea, but today the biggest goal is to just empty out the dishwasher. So, and get it filled back up. Maybe I'll declutter the spices. Work on that section. So, for about 30 minutes. So, I discovered a trunk or treat tonight from 5 to 7. But I might take Wyatt too. I get there around 5 o'clock. But first, I might run over to Food Lion because on there it says, like in the description, it says admission is $2 a kid or a box of cereal. So I may go get a box or two of cereal to donate. So to that. um, but I don't think we need anything else from the grocery store right now. So I'll just go to Food Lion. I'm not going to go to Walmart because the place where it's at, I'm not going to tell Wyatt about it right now. It's in the other direction from Walmart, and I'm not about to do that. Somebody posted in the local moms group what's going on today, so I didn't know that was going on. It's like 5.5 miles away from us. So, and I'm not trying to be in the vehicle any more than what I have to be, so it should be fun. I like doing stuff like this for the kids. I already have Wyatt's, I hit the wrong button. I already have Wyatt's, Halloween costume. I had to hide it. I got him a bucket so he could go trunk or treating. So, um, but yeah. So I am going to go. I'm going to try to edit this. I got to edit this today so I can put it up for tomorrow. This one should not be as long as the other one because, um, I really didn't do that much this week as far as like decluttering or anything like that. But I will say, Wyatt and I went on 2 walks this week. So I'm down, I think, 1.8 miles or pounds. Um, let me. Fitbit app. Doobity. Down 19.4 pounds, so yay. Almost, yeah, down 1.8 pounds since last week. So, yay. So, definitely into the next weight bracket. I started at 258.5. Um, and today I weighed in at 239 pounds. So I guess I'm down 19 and a half pounds. So, yay. So I'm trying to keep this trend going, the scale going, and this scale doesn't say everything because scale and BMI, they don't take into consideration, because I could weigh as much as like a bodybuilder and we be both be considered obese. The scale and BMI does not take into consideration um, somebody's um, the amount of muscle somebody has versus the amount of fat somebody has. Like you know, clothes are heavy. They don't take that into consideration. It's just the scale is just the gravity on the scale, how much gravity you are putting on the scale. So, um, that's about it. Um, it's a tool, so everybody has like their different goals in life. Mine is just like losing the body fat and gaining the muscles. So yeah. Okay, so I am working on making some tea. That's what I gotta pick up right there. So, making this kind, Black Currant Beauty, from the Puka, P-U-K-K-A brand. It's organic, deliciously sweet, deep purple fruits to help you glow inside and out. I made myself a fancy drink, um, with a mini Keurig. Yep. So, I put in some purple edible fancy brand glitter, edible glitter, and used the mango passion fruit lemonade or something like that, and the black or the blue berry, the berry chill. So, but anyways, mommy called me a couple of times to look for a couple of things, and I don't think we had the one thing. I don't know what she was talking about. So I was like, no, we don't have it. Um, so she bought some toilet bowl cleaner too. I unloaded the dishwasher, loaded it back up with the things I don't want to hand wash. Hand wash the pots from last night and the pan from this morning. So, yeah. Um, in my cup of tea, I got the, what's it called? Mummy foam. Um, Vital Proteins collagen powder. I used the last of the container, and then I refilled it with the new container. So I am probably gonna have to go help mommy out Yay. Alright, y'all. It's almost 10 p.m. I got the kids put to bed. I got Wyatt's tablet on the charger. I ended up finding a post, seeing a post on the local moms group on Facebook, about somebody asking what was going on today. And a couple of people actually posted about a trunk or treat at one of the schools. Um, so I looked it up and, let me see if I can put this down. I looked it up and, put in the name of the school, um, found the post, and they said for this trunk or treat, which is the first, it's ran by the school's PTO. Um, it's $2 a kid, or for admission, $2 a kid, which isn't bad. Um, or a box of cereal. I ended up going with the box of cereal because I didn't have the cash or the money in my account to take out. So I was like, all right, um, let's do the box of cereal. So I took White to the walking distance park and played there for a little while. Um, and then we went over to Food Lion, and I was like, well, we came home, got his costume on, okay. Then we ran over to Food Lion, um, and I let him pick out the box of cereal, and he picked the box of a giant sized box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I kind of felt like a dork because I was the only one in line who had a box of cereal. But whenever we walked past their little thingy cart, there were other people who brought the cereal too. So um, there was like 4 rows of cars. They weren't, they were spaced out. There's some of them had a couple of spaces, and so he had fun. He filled up his basket and his pumpkin um, Halloween bucket basket thing that I found at the Dollar Tree. So fortunately, it was big enough to hold all the candy um, and all the treat bags that a few of the cars have put together. So he's glad we went. He's glad I found it, and um, so glad I was able to take him. But um, I did get my 5,000 steps in, so I don't know if that counts as a walk or not, but I walked around for the trunk or treating. Um, I did get a little bit of crocheting done today. Where is the loop? There we go. There's Bay.
Mom, have you seen my dog blanket?
Is it in the truck?
No?
Is it in the kitchen? Or in the living room? Hold on. This is what we have gotten done on it. So I have this much of the purple left. I'm almost done with row 4. The next section will be 5 rows of black, and then I'm just going to finish up the purple, and then I will finish up the black on this. Hopefully I can have it done Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm guessing he found it. Um, so I could list it or save it to list or something. I don't know. I want to work on the headbands. I'm not going to do the shorter ones, but I'm hoping to work on the headbands next week. Um, for next week, there's only one appointment, and we're going to the on Tuesday, and we're going to the DMV on Thursday, and that's the only things that we got going on next week. So I should have time to work on this and the headbands and get those things listed. I'm just going to do the longer pieces rather than work on the short pieces with the elastic. I'll do something else with the shorter pieces. They're all sewed together anyways. I'll figure it out. I don't know what I'll do yet. Chat GPT suggested scrunchies, which isn't a bad idea, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So anyways, I'm going to edit so I can upload this so I can get to sleep. So, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and comment, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.